Live look at downtown Raleigh from Dorothea Dix Park. A steamy day here. A military widow got a Memorial Day surprise today.
It comes decades after losing her husband in Vietnam, and it was a gesture years in the making. WRL's Mandy Mitchell has the story.
It is easy to see the true love in the eyes of Patricia Scharf when she talks about the man who stole her heart when she was just 16 years old.
He was tall and good looking and a hunter.
Colonel Charles Scharf, better known as Chuck, was an Air Force pilot and Patricia's beloved husband when he left for the war in Vietnam.
And I said, I'll see you later, and all the good things you say to your husband.
Chuck never made it home. His plane was shot down in 1965 and he was considered missing in action. Decades later, an aspiring pilot in college in Florida came across his story.
I started hearing about POW MIA bracelets, and I asked the question, how you get one.
Chris Person bought one of those bracelets, which were meant to raise awareness for those being held prisoner or missing. The name on it was Chuck Scharf.
Renews your motivation to be the best that you can, because it can get pretty tough, as he saw.
He's been wearing the bracelet for 20 years, thousands of flights, and 140 combat missions.
And I actually remember every time I've taken off 4 times.
But he always wanted to take it off for good and give it to a member of his hero's family. He is stationed at Seymour Johnson Air Force Base, and it turns out Chuck's widow, Ms. Patricia, moved to Garner about a month ago.
I've been wearing this bracelet for 20 years, but it's time to give it to its rightful owner because Chuck has been laid to rest.
Oh my gosh.
It's time for you to...
Mrs. Scharf says she gave all of the bracelets honoring Chuck away, wanting friends and family to have them. She never imagined she would have this one on her wrist now.
This is coming back to me.
A heart that lost so much because of the war and gained a small piece back today through kindness. Mandy Mitchell, WRL News, Garner.
Boy, that gives you goosebumps. Colonel Scharf's body was finally identified in 2006 using DNA collected from the saliva used to seal love letters he sent to his wife while he was away. His body is buried at Arlington National Cemetery.
Wow.